third thing I hate about this bike is, well, hello ji, Namaste, Abhishek here, back again with another video, and this is long awaiting video and will be one of my favorite video because I'll be talking about my Sitara, my favorite Triumph Scrambler 400xc. मैं इसे 6 महीने पहले लिया था. I bought this 6 months back. Yet I haven't added any reviews on my YouTube channel because I personally wanted to see all the flaws of this bike and then wanted to give a review. This is my way of giving any review. I personally use all the products and then only I show the review of it. So here we go. It's been around 4 to 5 months, 6 months I've been with this beautiful bike, and before starting from pros, I'll be starting from cons, because yes, nothing is perfect in the life, and so this beautiful bike is. So I'll be talking about cons at the very first, and then later I'll be talking about the pros of this. At the very first, the question comes why I have bought XC over X. So there is clear difference of around 30 to 40,000 premium you'll have to pay if you are going with XC variant, and so does your tax increases with that. So paying 30,000 extra for this bike, is it worth it? For me, it was not about the value itself. So this was one of my most emotional decision, because my father owns a CD down, and if you see the CD down version, it have same look like XC. It have spoke wheels and it have this round headlight, which I was very good. I love that bike, the retro look of the bike, and same thing is passed on this beautiful bike. So this was one of the most emotional decision of me, and the another reason why spend time extra 30,000 for this is I have heard in X version, Triumph Scrambler 400x version, you'll be getting shim noise on the engine. So that is something which is fixed on the XC version. So I wanted the latest version of the Triumph 400x series. So this bike is 2025 built, and I think it was only 1 month ago. I bought it in September. It was built on August something, and I got this bike. So I wanted a very new build bike as well. I didn't wanted something which is resting on the backyard or something. That was my personal ways of dealing with things. You don't have to spend this much, I would not suggest. And you will be getting this adjustable lever, which eventually I would have been opted for later on if I bought X version. The beak, I always liked it, so later on I would have done with X, so why not with XC? These are the small things which I liked about it, and the very main reason was shim noises not there. I am officially confirming that in XC version there is no shim noise in the bike, which is there in X version, and you can go to service center, talk to them, they will fix it out for you. But still I have heard for some people it is not getting fixed, but in XC inherently it is not there. That is very best thing, shim noise. Apart from that, everything is same, the power is same, the engine is same, no difference between X and XC version. So let's come to the cons of this bike. It is very tough to talk about cons of the thing you love a lot. So this is one of the first bike, and it's very hard to talk about it, but I will. Honest review is something which is very important before you buy anything. So very first con everyone knows is headlight. This is worst headlight you will get. It's fine if you are riding around 40 or 50, you will have clear vision. Once you go more than 60 or 70, this light is of no use, literally no use. You will be just going on a blind way. So yes, stock light is not that good. In fact, the grill was there, I removed the grill. Because of the grill, the light was more less. After removing the grill, it is bit better, but not so better. So this is one of the biggest con. ये स्कूटी का हेडलाइट शायद दे दिया है, 4 लाख की बाइक पे क्यों दिया है, I don't know, but it is like that. I really hate the headlight. I'll be changing sooner with Vaishnu headlight. Stay tuned in this channel. I'll be posting the review of it before and after, how big of a difference. Maybe the next month I'll be buying Vaishnu light, the famous one. The mud guard of the back. थोड़ा सा भी पानी कहीं रास्ते में दिखेगा ना, if you cross this bike, all the water and splashes will come to your pillion till here. There is no back from that. It will come. You'll get all dirty. Everything will be mud. Your suspension will be in mud. Everything will be in mud. थोड़ा सा भी पानी, even a little bit of water is around, you'll be surrounded with lot of mud. Not only the rear part, the front part as well splashes the water like anything. Here you will see all the splashes are here. I cannot believe some people are riding this bike without windshield, even the small one. If it is not there, water splashes will come to your meter. That is really bad. Shouldn't do that. So I don't know how it comes, but it does. It comes till here. I'll be showing one video of it. That is really bad. Third thing I hate about this bike is the famous 13-liter tank. Oh my god, this is the worst thing about this bike. I tell you, the average of this bike is giving me is around 22 to 25, and 13-liter tank is like hell. I was in recently I had a ride around 400 kilometer at a stretch. The continuous thought was there in my mind that fuel is not enough, fuel is not enough, fuel is not enough. Because with 13-liter tank full top up, you'll be getting around 250 kilometer range. 3 to 4 liter is in reserve, so you will be getting only 200 range for anywhere. And there are some places where even in 100 kilometers you will not get a good petrol pump and all. So always that thing is there in your back of the head. Fuel is not enough. This is nothing, this is a plastic. I have dropped this bike, not like crashed it, I just dropped it and it bended. This thing got bended, so does my lever was bended. I think this is of no use. As far I know, crash guard is to protect you whenever you are crashing. It should not reach to your hand or something, or lever. But with this crash guard it does. So sooner I'll be replacing with the, I think, Rhinox Pro, Defender Pro or something. I'll look into the market, but this is not good enough which comes to the OEM. There will be a separate video. I'll be talking about the pillion comfort on this bike. That is one of the con, which I'll give a dedicated video on how comfortable it is for pillion. Pillion comfort is not so good, not so bad as well. The biggest con, again, the stand. Man, this is upright. This is really upright. Like, you will really have to struggle a lot. Even the road is bit slant, this will not park. You'll feel this will fall off just like that. We have to struggle a lot to find a good parking spot so that it can stand still and it will not fall up like this. Luckily, I have managed to do it so far, but it's a bit of a struggle. You cannot just like that park somewhere. Brakes are organic with this bike. I think because this is XE version, it defines its nature. This is a touring bike come off-roading, where you need soft braking, not like sudden brakes. So it defines its nature. If you want to change it. It's up to you. I am totally comfortable with it, and traction control, ABS is really good working in this bike, so never ran into such issues. This mirror are really bad, as in this does not vibrate too much on the high speeds. I have clocked around 140s, 150ish on this bike. A little bit of vibration is there. You can see things, but vibration is there on 140ish. 100 it's fine. Since this is round, there are blind spots, and there are very visible blind spots, which I was covering with the help of 360 mirrors, but it was falling off again and again. So I'll be sooner I'll be changing this with maybe external aftermarket mirror Maybe I'll see. I'll update in this channel itself. Also, there is a speed error. So I've seen myself while riding, I'm clocking around 100 in the meter, but in Google Map it shows 95 only. So I think there is 5% of speed display error is there. This is simple design, doesn't look so premium, but it delivers what you want while riding. Look wise, many people say this is not so good looking, but for me, I personally love it. Hence I went with this. But there can be an argument that GS 450 or GS 350 looks much better look wise, or KTM Adventure looks much better with respect to this bike, but I like it. Let's talk about the riding experience. I've clocked around 5,000 kilometers with this bike, and I've heard a lot that organic brake pads goes off in 3,000 kilometers. But in my case, in both rear and the front, I have brakes. Like there is enough padding, I can go for more 1,000 kilometers, and so depends on your riding style, brake pads will go off, but for me it is still working. I have clocked more than 4,500 kilometers, so I haven't changed it yet. Once I'll change, I'll let you know. One of the biggest pro very few people have talked about, only with the experience riding this bike you can tell, is the weight management in this bike. It is very central, very centric. The weight is towards the center. Even if I'm height of 5'5", which is shorter for this huge of a bike, I literally tiptoe on this. Even still, I'm saying I'm able to control this bike very, very comfortably because of the weight management in this bike. I did test ride of the Himalayan. I rode it around 200 to 300 kilometers. For me, it was not good enough because I was having hard time handling the bike because of the weight. Surprisingly, weight of this bike is around 200 kgs, same as Himalayan, but I was able to handle this bike very, very easily. The weight management is done as such, you will be able to manage this bike very easily. This is a very big plus of this bike. If you see, if I tilt like this in this Himalayan also, I'll be struggling like anything. मेरे पसीने छूट जाएंगे. But with Triumph, it is very easy to move like this and take it up. Remind you, this is 200 kg bike. It's really hard to handle bikes like this. Himalayan mein I was struggling a lot, even if it was bending like this, to handle it. And I knew I will be riding most of the time with pillion. So even with pillion, if you bend like this, it is very easy to handle bike because of the weight distribution done in this bike. Very few people have spoke about this, and this is personally I have felt and test ride it. First service I went, they treated me very well. They called and asked me after 2 days, is everything is fine or not. So far I have done first service only. So 5,000 kilometers chalaya hai, no need of service. 10,000 kilometers I'll have to visit for second service. First service was costing around 3,000 because I included the bike wash as well. Not 3,000 to be exact, 2,500 something. I like the service. They were very good guys who were giving the service. I'm particularly talking about the Bangalore service center. Maybe the others can have bad experience, but for me it has been really good experience. 10 out of 10 to them for the good service they are providing. Charge me money, that's fine, but if I'm getting good service, I'm very satisfied. Let's talk about the experience, the riding experience. Oh man, this is really a beast of the bike. The 40 Nm torque shows at all. I went to Ooty from Bangalore. Everyone knows how curvy the hair clips are, how difficult that road is. Fully loaded. There was saddle bag of Sitara here, the top bag here, and a pillion sitting with me. I felt no issues on the power at all. Everything I was going just like that. No issues at all. That was like the torque we get now. You feel it. You enjoy it, you embrace it every single time. Like I think I have told 100 times during my trip to Ooty, I have spend my money on really good bike because of the power I was getting on the curvy roads. It's very difficult to bike was not even crying a little bit. He don't push me further. I don't have energy enough. It was telling I have more energy, take me, test me, ride with me. So that is something I enjoyed a lot, and the stability it comes with the high speeds. I have ridden this bike with saddlebags fully loaded with pillion around 140, 150. Went like a bullet, straight, no vibration. Let's talk about the vibration. Above 110 you feel the vibration. This is something I'm having hard time to explain. It's an experience, but it's really good experience. As a rider, I didn't had much of the uncomfortable situations. I was riding very comfortably around 300 kilometer in a stretch. Suspension, let's talk about the suspension, the highlight of this bike. It's really good. It's really good. See, often we get roads which are very bad, but when I see others are going very carefully, stopping their cars, stopping their scooties and bike a little bit, I go full speed on such roads, and I feel so comfortable riding that way because it has such good suspension. It really cruise through those small pothole bad roads of the India. Afar, most of the time we get the bad roads. It cruise like anything, no issue at all. It just takes it up. I'm a scrambler. It says I'm a scrambler. Take me, ride me. The key. If you see this Triumph, you will see a red color signal again and again. That is immobilizer. What it does? So even if someone create a same duplicate of this key, they cannot steal your bike at all, because this key comes with an I would say NFC kind of thing, gives signals to your key unlock system, then only it gets unlocked. So this protect your bike from theft and everything. So it's a very good advanced thing which should be in most of the bike. This comes in OEM Immobilizer, which is really good thing. And one of the biggest selling point of this bike is the build quality. You really feel the premium you have paid for. Yes, you do. The premium of every little things, the wire management, the build quality, you feel it of the bike does not rattle anywhere. Nothing rattles at all. Everything is in place, steady, very well built. That is one of the biggest plus point of this Triumph. So this is it. These are the pros and the cons of this Triumph Scrambler 400xc. And if I'll have to make a decision again between Triumph, Himalayan or KTM, I'll be buying this bike again because I'm happy with the stability it comes with, confidence it gives on the high speed, the suspension, the softer suspension it comes with. You bad roads are very often and you handle it very nicely, which helps you a lot. And the biggest selling point was I'm a short height person. I was easily able to manage it or handle it whenever it was tilting a little bit here and there. With pillion I've ridden this bike, power का कोई भी कमी नहीं मिला, कोई भी नहीं, not even a single. It was asking push me more, push me more, push me more every time. The torque is very good. Any climb you do, easily able to handle. The handlebar is as such. So I'm talking about the Scrambler version, not T or something. Handlebar is that so good that it is comfortable while riding the long rides. At the same time, it gives you so much confidence of controlling your handle very nicely. जैसे कभी कभी होता है ना, if you are riding experience, curve आता है ना, you'll be struggling a bit with your bike. Okay, ऐसे जाना है, even if someone is with you on the pillion side. But with this bike, very easily you're able to change the directions and navigate through the things, which is very big plus point of this bike. I fall in love with this bike that day when I was taking test ride, and I was easily able to move this 200 kg bike very easily. So these are the pros and cons. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be making more videos of accessories I'll be using in this bike, more videos after 6 or 7 months of use, second service review, pillion का भी review वाला video shoot कर लेंगे. How is it for a short riding experience, उसका भी एक video निकालूंगा मैं. For a short rider, is it good enough? Because of the seat height, many people are avoiding to buy this. I'll be telling you all the pros and cons it comes with in detail, what struggles I've come through so far. Stay tuned, I'll be making videos sooner. Bye bye, thank you. This do look like a premium bike altogether. If you see wiring, everything is very well managed. You will not see any wires outside or something. There is USB-C, which I use a lot. At the very first I thought I'll not be using it, but I use it a lot.